Oh, welcome back, fantasy football fans, to another episode of Tim's One Take Tuesday. I'm your host, Tim, back with another episode after a 2 week fall break. But we're back in action and we have a lot to talk about this week. So, first of all, behind the scenes news, happy belated birthday to Johnny this past Friday, joining the 31 club. Happy birthday, man. Can't wait to see you, and I'll see you very soon. And also, happy early Thanksgiving is in 2 days here, so happy Turkey Day to you and your families. Have a very joyful and happy Thanksgiving to all. With that, we're going to move into what you all have been waiting for, a Week 11 recap and some fantasy football news. So Week 11, congratulations to the minigame winner this week, Brady's TDs, with the largest margin of victory, 54.08 points, putting the hurt Oliver. Only loss is my mind for Week 11. And little fun fact, she would have actually won with only Deshaun Watson, Derrick Henry, and Travis Kelce getting a huge win over only losses in my mind. Crucial win for her and getting her $10 for the week. Congrats to her, getting her closer to a playoff spot. And speaking of playoffs, this week we're going to feature the playoff picture. So get your selfie sticks ready and get ready for some playoffs. Congratulations, first of all, to Pritzker Posse and Hooked on a Thielen, both 8-3. They get their stars or asterisks next to their name punched first for this season, as they are the first two teams officially into the playoff 6 teams. And unfortunately, we also had a loss, a first one out of playoff contention. Danger Zone falling to 2-9 with 2 weeks left is out of the playoff picture. Talking about Week 11 recap, congratulations to Catalina Wine Mixin, Tecmo Super Bowlers, Hooked on a Thielen, Pritzker Posse, and Brady's TDs capturing Week 11 wins, crucial wins for them in the race for playoff picture and playoff contention. So congratulations to them moving into the final 2 weeks with very good records. With the playoff picture in mind, we had Hooked on a Thielen and Pritzker Posse, both at 8-3, winning each of their divisions respectfully. Pritzker Posse in first place overall. We also have a lot of teams at 7-4. Tecmo Super Bowlers, Lovey's Legends, Brady's TDs, all at 7-4. They haven't clinched playoff spots yet, but with one win out of the next 2 weeks, those teams will punch their ticket. In 6th place, we have Babbitt Brawlers at 5-6. 7th place, Catalina Wine Mixin. In 7th, at 5-6 also. In 8th place, the ZJs, 3-8. And in 9th place, only loss is my mind at 3-8. They are not technically out yet. If they win out and both Catalina Wine Mixin and Babbitt Brawlers lose out, there could be a battle of points to squeak in for the 6th position. So don't count them out, but they are on the verge of not making the playoffs. Last but not least, as I mentioned, Danger Zone out of the playoff picture at 2-9. So with that, a little bit of injury report for Week 11. And I'm sure as you all saw the replay multiple times, Joe Burrow tearing his ACL, MCL, and other knee structural damage. They'll have to scope that and see how bad that is. He's out for the season. He should hopefully be back for the 2021 season. Big loss for the Bengals, even though they weren't going to make the playoffs anyways, but hate to see a rookie go down with that severe of an injury. Also, on the injury report, big update for the COVID-19 list, specifically the Ravens had a few players out. Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbins, heavy running backs for the Ravens, out this week on COVID-19. Huge game against the Steelers on Thanksgiving. Also on the COVID-19 list, Adam Thielen tested positive. I know he absolutely crushed Lovey's Legends last week and gave Hooked on a Thielen the win, the big W. But that may hurt this week going into playoff position for Hooked on a Thielen. We'll see how that plays out. So with that leading into Week 12. Week 12 is, I guess, what Yahoo calls Rivalry Week. So Rivalry Week, we have several key matchups. And teams fighting for playoff position, who gets a bye. Remember, the top the top team to win each division gets a first round bye in playoffs, and seeds 3, 4, 5, and 6 battle out in week, I guess that's 14. Then it moves to the semifinals in week 15 and the finals in week 16. So with that, multiple teams fighting to win their division. Matchup of the week, I'm calling the Battle of Wisconsin. We have the Catalina Wine Mixin versus the Tecmo Super Bowlers. Both teams fighting for a playoff spot. One gonna punch their ticket and one struggling to get into the top 6. That's gonna be a close one. It's projected to be close, and it's gonna be one to watch this weekend. Also, with that, there are no teams on byes this week. All 32 NFL teams are playing just because of everyone having to switch around their byes. No one is on bye this week, so everyone is playing if they're not hurt or on COVID. With that, this Thursday, it's Turkey Day, so that means lots of football. We got 3 games on Thursday, Thanksgiving. As you already know, the Lions play, the Cowboys play. So we have first Texans at Lions. That's 11:30 start. Washington at Cowboys. That one is the middle game. And the late night game, Ravens at Steelers. That's always a huge rivalry. Both teams are pretty good. Let's see if the Steelers remain the only undefeated team. That's on Thursday. So set your lineups, get your stuff organized. Make sure you're picking up players, switching them around. No one's on bye, so you shouldn't have a problem with that. But make sure you're starting the right guys. Also, on Sunday, we have Chargers at Bills, Titans at Colts. That's going to be a good one. Chiefs at Bucks. Is that a Super Bowl matchup? Early Super Bowl prediction? I don't know. We'll see. That's going to be a good one to watch too. The night game, as always, the good stuff. Bears at Packers. That's going to be probably a cold one, but going to be a really good game. And then Monday night, we have Seahawks at Eagles. The Week 12 minigame, I believe, is smallest margin of defeat. So that means whoever loses by the smallest amount will win the mini game for Week 12. So just if you get out of playoffs or you're about to win but end up losing, don't fret because you might earn yourself $10. That's all I got for this week. Hope everyone's doing well. And I'm recording live from chilly Chicago, the new studio here in Chicago. And hope everyone's doing well. Happy Thanksgiving. And as always, try not to suck.